Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with. I don't know if there's more of a review or more of me just rambling on about so many issues from the first season of Sword Art Online. Now, the premise is wow, this guy just came out with a brand new VR game. Oh no, you're locked inside the game. If you die in the game, you die in real life. You have to go through floors 1 all the way up to 100. If you defeat the game, then it's unlocked. Yay! Okay. Pretty cool concept. You die in the game, you die in real life. And if they try to disconnect you from the game in the outside world, you die. Like, alright. So it puts, a lot of pressure on everyone to, not die. Main character, Kirito, is a Mary Sue through and through. But you know what? The voice acting was good. The animation was good. Like, there's so much about the show that is good that when you get to the pacing and the storytelling, it's like you had so many great concepts and then you just did nothing with them. I would be worried about spoilers, but A, the show's been out for a while, and B, you need to know so you don't watch it yourself. Pacing is the number one issue. Now, the first group you meet that gets killed off right away, it's like, well, because in the manga it was a flashback. It's like, oh, why don't you join guilds and groups? Then it's a flashback to explain why. Well, in the show, they don't do a flashback. They just, hi. In this episode, oh, they're dead already. Which for him, like, it's like he's with his group for 2 3 months. They're working together. They're moving through the floors. He's guiding them, keeping them safe while they got an eye on his back, and then they die, and he's just heartbroken by it. But as us, the audience, we don't even get 10 minutes of screen time with them before they're dead. So you, as the audience, don't fucking care that they died. When you're telling a story like this and you have an audience watch you, you need the audience to be involved. You need the audience to care. Like a Sweet Home, show from Korea. Their very first episode, when they're killing people off, it's like, all right, do I care? No. Oh no, we just met this person in the intro, now they're dead. Oh, fuck do I care? Now later on in the show, no, when you get to know these people, you get to know their characters, you get to see their interaction with each other. Then no, this person who's a dick gets killed, and it's like, yeah, fuck you. But you feel that, you feel like, yeah, fuck you. Well, if that same person died in the first episode, all right, whatever. I don't know who this guy is. Well, Sao does the exact same thing. They will literally introduce, hi, my name, and you're dead. Hi, my name, and dead. Hello, our group is called the and dead. Like, give us 2, maybe even 3 episodes with this person before you kill them off, so we actually get to know them, so we actually get to care about them. So when you kill them off, it actually impacts the audience. Sao doesn't do that. And it's like, oh, well, he's so heartbroken. This is why he'll never join another guild because of this. And it's like, that's great that he had a connection with them, but we don't have a connection with that group. And then this point, like, they completely fucked up everything. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, then they find out that there may, in fact, be an item that can resurrect people. But guess what? In the exact same episode you find out about it, 12, 15 minutes later, you find out that the object is real. But it doesn't work like they were thinking. It's literally, if this person loses all their life points, if you throw it at them before they disappear, they'll be resurrected. You could have had 3 seasons alone with this object being like the focus point. Like, this is the resurrection arc, or whatever you want to call it. It would have been season 1. Every couple episodes you hear, oh, this person about this, oh, this group heard about that. But as you're doing this, you meet this group. You meet that person. You meet these 2 sisters that they're scared, they miss mom, they just want to go back, but they know that they're not strong enough to do it, but they work together and rely on others and help others and just do everything they can. All right, so you get to know them. So then let's say, you met this group in episode 3. Well, by the end of season 1, they get killed. holy shit, I can't believe they just killed him. Oh my god, we've known him for no 8 episodes. We got to see them in this adventure. We got to see them go do that together. Now they're dead. Oh man, I feel bad. That the final episode of season 1 would be like, you know that object people have been talking about that can resurrect others? That's a myth. No, it's not a myth. They know it's on this floor. It's on floor, 66. Only on floor 29. Like, that is so far away. But now we have a goal to work to. If it's even real. Are you sure it's real? I'm telling you, man, they're saying on floor 66 is where the object's at. How do they know? End the season. Season 2, after, you build up, like, all the people talking about, is it really on floor 66? Is the object real? Through season 2, you find out that, yes, the object is real. It's on floor 66. You gotta get through all this. And again, as you meet more people and more groups, and others die, because you don't even have to focus on this character. You don't have to focus on Kirito for all of the show. You can be like, all right, for this episode, we're going to introduce this group. And then this group's going to pop up here and there in other episodes. So you get to know about them. So you get to care about them. So that way, when someone in that group dies, if not the entire group, you feel something for it. But then you also go like, well, if this resurrection object's real, who's going to get it? Who are they going to resurrect? You can only resurrect one person. In fact, in the exact same episode that the object gets mentioned and then found to be worthless, he gets a voice recording from one of the members of the group that he used to be with, that we knew for maybe 12 minutes, but he knew for months. We, the audience, only knew for 12 minutes. And like for him, like he's crying because, it's her voice saying, oh, if you're getting this, that means this happened, and I just wanted to make sure that at least someone you knew wished you a Merry Christmas and good luck in the future. And it's like, it could have been an emotional impact for the audience. If you had been with this group for half of the first season and then they get wiped out, then it's like, I will never join a guild again. And then, as you go through, you hear about this object that might be able to resurrect, and then during the Christmas episode, he gets that voice recording, and then not just him crying, the audience crying like, oh, she was killed off 4 episodes ago, and now you get to hear her voice one last time. And it's just so moving and so sad that this happened. But no, you literally get, hi, I'm dead. Oh, at the end of the episode, voice recording from the person you don't even know their name because they died before they can introduce themselves. Fucking pacing. They have a lot of great concepts, a lot of great ideas, but the pacing is just god-awful. And they tell you, you gotta get from floor 1 all the way up to floor 100. Oh, no, you don't. You get to, the floor 12, and then, oh, hey, I'm actually the big boss. Oh, no, you defeat me. Oh, no, game over. Everyone gets to escape. But that's not even how the first season ends. That's like the middle of the first season. Like, how are you going to make up this whole concept of floor 1 to 100, and then, no, don't worry about getting all the way up to 100. Just beat me, and ta-da, game over. Everyone gets to live and be free. You introduce this whole concept of fighting from one floor to the next, and this group scouting out this floor, this group scouting out that floor, and we're trying to figure out where the big bads are, and the best way to get through, and how to best to fight the boss of each floor. And then, I guess we're bored with this concept. All right, we're gonna end the whole thing right here. But it wasn't the end. It was literally like the middle of season 1. And then, the world government comes together. Every government in the world comes together and is like, hey, this is a really bad idea to allow this after what happened. Are we going to do anything about it? Nah. We'll just let this company buy the company that did it and then just let them do the exact same thing. But they pinky promise not to lock people into the game, so if they die in the game, they die in real life. Okay, something like this happens. You really think that no one's gonna be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't allow this to happen again? Who cares? I mean, it was a one-time thing. It won't happen again, we swear. And then it gets creepy. Because throughout the show, he meets a lady, they hit it off, they team up, she convinces him to join her guild, they fall in love. Oh, also, before I forget, the episode where they beat the game after not reaching floor 100, whatever. Literally, in the same episode, Starts off with, "Oh wow, there's a big fish in the lake. Yay, I caught the big fish. Oh hey, now we beat the game. Game over. Everyone's free from the game." Again, pacing. They had no idea how to pace this show. But then they escape. Yay! Oh, they're all in the hospital because they've been pretty much comatose for 2 years. They can't go back to regular school because hey, I'm a 19-year-old going to high school sophomore year because I was trapped in a game for that long. Oops. So they gotta go to special school once they're able to get out of the hospital, and this guy's little sister, it gets creepy. Like it gets Like the little sister is ugh. Here's a hint. Yeah, I guess Petty Alabama in the show. From her end, not his end. He's in love with her. And the little sister's just a little sister. It's his sister. Her. She gets creepy. But then he jumps right into another game. Oh, you be an elf and you can fly. A fairy and you can fly. With the wings and all that. It's like, oh, that's really cool. It's like, that's a really cool concept. If, you didn't just spend years trapped in this kind of video game. Why is that equipment not immediately smashed with a hammer and sworn off for life after what you just went through? They could have had so much with just that one resurrection object. And season 1, you meet all these different groups and people. People here and there die. There's hints of there's a resurrection object. Then season 2, it's confirmed that it's real. And more groups show up, more people show up, more people in groups die. And it's finally season 3. The halfway point of season 3, they finally get to Floor 66. They're fighting. They get the object. Yay! And then you just get a whole fucking civil war of this group and this person and that person all fighting for it. I'm going to bring my wife back. I'm going to bring my brother back. I convinced my best friend to buy the game with me. The only reason he's dead is because of me. I have to bring him back. Then they're fighting each other and killing each other. And it's like, holy shit. Fucking brutal what they're doing to each other for just the chance of bringing back someone that they care about, someone that they love. Then they find like, oh, hey, the object's only good now. Oh no, I am dying, save me. Throw the object at them and they're resurrected. Just imagine the horror and the PTSD they'd all suffer through. Like, we just killed 2 smaller guilds to get this object and it was for nothing. We know that when someone dies in the game, they die. We just killed people to get this object and find out it's worthless. Can you imagine how psychologically fucked up would have been for the people in the show and the people watching the show? Can you imagine, like, oh, I really hope he saves his wife. She was such a great character. Oh, man, if it was my brother, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd stop at nothing and bring my brother back. Then you find out the object is fucking worthless. Think about how devastating that would be for the people in the show and the people watching the show. Like, they think, oh, man, maybe we'll get to see my favorite character come back. And then, no, it doesn't work that way. Instead, we got literally, I caught a big fish. Game over. Yay! And then the season continues. Then there's more seasons. Like, how the fuck do you go into these games? Like, no, the last time I did this, I was in a coma for over 2 years trapped in a video game. If you die in a video game, you die in real life. I'm gonna play another one. No. Don't do it. Hell. Like I said, the middle of the season is them beating the game and escaping from the game. So then you got to deal with the real world consequences again. Can't go back to sophomore year of high school. You're too old for that. You've been in a coma for 2 years. They get special schooling. But one thing they don't have is, gee, I was just in a video game for 2 years. Oh no, something's sitting up behind me. Swing! Like, oh, whoa. I'm not in the game anymore. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swing at you. I was trapped in a fucking video game for 2 years where something's sitting behind me. It's trying to kill me. I'm sorry. Or someone waiting in line at a convenience store and then just freaks out because they have PTSD from being trapped in a fucking game for over 2 years. Nope. Just everyone just, yay, we're out of the game. Absolutely. No psychological issues. We're just going to go to the special school they set up so we can complete our schooling. Yay. Or, something never explored, was the people would be like, I don't want to leave the game. What do you mean? One of the characters you meet, he's a fisherman. He's part of the whole catching a big fish thing. He was the head of the security company, had all this stress, and I gotta pay these bills, and my kids gotta go to this school, my wife, and then everyone just yelling at me at work, and and now he wakes up, goes fishing, catches some fish, takes it back, grills it up. He's got the simple life. Doesn't have to worry about bills. There's no electric bill in this game. You just go out, catch some fish, come back, alright. No, there's the legendary fishing that I've been trying to catch for a while, but I just don't have the strength for it. But you know what? It's just nice to be able to wake up when I feel like it, no alarm, go out, get some fish, bring it back, grill it up for breakfast. I got the easy life. You're gonna tell me there is no one else like that? There's no one else that I was dealing with a dead end job, trying to pay for school, and I was doing poorly because between holding two jobs, trying to study, going to school, and all this other stuff, I didn't have time for friends. I didn't have time for a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It was school, work, fall asleep 2 hours before my alarm goes off, wake up, and do it all again. I've been doing it for months. And now, I'm a blacksmith in an armor shop. Like, I make armor for people. I don't have to worry about school. I don't have to worry about work. I wake up, open up my shop. Hey, you need some of your equipment repaired? Okay. I can do that. My blacksmithing skill is level 99, so I can repair any equipment you have. You're gonna tell me none of these people would be like, hey, no, we get to floor 78 or something. Like, you guys are starting to get a little close, and we don't want to leave the game. What do you mean you don't want to leave the game? What about your loved ones? What loved ones? I was literally working myself to death to pay my bills. I was literally working myself to death and going to school and studying. Maybe if I was lucky, get 2 hours of sleep. Oh, I was just dealing with. I had cancer, and it's like, you know what? I'll play the game to distract myself. I had an appointment tomorrow, and then it's like, oh god, I want to keep going through chemo. I feel so weak and sick. But guess what? In this world, I never feel weak. I never feel sick. I don't have cancer in this world. Even if it was only out of the 10,000 people, even if it was only like 100 or 150 people that like, hey, we don't want to leave this world. This world is so much better than our real world. We don't have 6 bosses yelling at us about not putting the cover sheet on the TPS report. You're gonna tell me that they want to join together and be like, hey, we like the life we live. Fuck getting out of this game and trying to stop others from getting out of the game or from beating the game. Like, there was so much they could have explored. There's so much they could have done with just that one object. And instead, you literally find out about the object, find out it's fucking worthless after they find it, and then you get the voice message from someone who died that you don't know whose name it is because they never had time to introduce themselves. It's bad writing, bad pacing, and there was so much they could have done with it. And then if you want to do a second season, or all right, let's say you do the 3 season, then they finally get out of the game. Yay! Maybe a couple of, I don't know, catch-up episodes that explain like, yeah, we had to go to the special schooling and we all had to go see psychiatrists. Well, some of us are okay, some of us weren't, some of us kept freaking out at the slightest noise. Others were just wanting to go back to the game because their life was easier. They had to deal with suicides. They had to deal with all this shit going on. This is show like how fucked up everyone was gonna be from it. Even if it's just, no, I missed out on 2 years plus of my life. All my friends, no, they graduated, went off to college, and I'm going to a special school because I don't even have a high school degree anymore. I'm 19 years old and I haven't graduated from high school. I gotta get a GED or whatever Japan's version of it is because I missed out on 2 years of schooling. And then I gotta try to, hey, Mr. College, yeah, I was one of the people who got trapped in the game. Oh, yeah. And you know how you hear about the people snapping and killing everyone at a convenience store because they thought they're still in the game? Yeah, I'm one of those people that was in that game. Huh? You don't want me coming to your school? Because you're afraid I'll snap and kill a bunch of people? Or, hey, what happened to my house? Hey, what happened to my car? Hey, what happened to my wife and my 2 kids? Oh, because I couldn't work because I was in a fucking coma because I was trying to video game. I lost my job. That means I'm gonna pay for my house or the car. My wife, who did it with her parents, no, 300 miles away in a different part of Japan. Huh. Oh, unless she met someone after she divorced me because, hey, my husband can't do anything because he's stuck in a video game. So I'm getting a divorce. Oh, I found someone new. I'm gonna get remarried. Yay! Like, how fucked up would some of these people be from this? And yet you get absolutely nothing. The way the characters act after they escape the game, there may have been a 3-day weekend. Like, oh, that was a waste of a 3-day weekend being trapped in a video game. Not the 2+ years that it actually was. I watched the first episode of season 2 and I'm like, nope, I'm done. I don't care. If they're not trapped in the video game, so if they die in the video game, they die in real life, then there's literally no drama. Like, oh no, this event is happening, and if we don't get it, it's like, if you don't get it, what? You don't win the game? Unless you're trapped in a video game like the last time, then there's no fucking drama. And I really don't fucking care anymore. Because all you're gonna do is you're gonna introduce people and then kill them off in the exact same episode. First, they're gonna reach their hand out, hi, man, and then they're dead. So the fuck do I care? Anyone you introduce can be killed that exact same episode. So you don't get to know them, so you don't fucking care that they died because you don't fucking know this person. And you obviously follow Kirito the entire time. It's just... How would you... If I was playing my VR, and then I got trapped into a VR world for over 2 years, you know what I'm doing when I escape? I'm never touching VR. I may never touch a fucking computer again. Might be hard to pick up a smartphone after that. And yet, alright, yeah, I finally escaped. Time to jump into another game. Like, how do you not have PTSD? How are you not psychologically fucked up to being trapped in a video game world for 2+ years? There is so much they could have done with the show, and they didn't fucking do it. It was a waste. I want my time back. Please, can I get the time I spent watching this show back? Because I kept hearing a ton about it. A lot of it negative, a lot of it bad, a lot of it good, a lot of it positive. I was like, you asked this person, it was the greatest show ever. You asked this person, it was trash. And I gotta side with the people who say it's trash. Like, the one was like, well, in the manga it was a flashback, but they just told it in order instead of doing a flashback. Well, that's great that the reason he doesn't join a guild was explaining a flashback in the manga when doing the anime, and you just go straight through. Maybe spend 3 maybe even 4 episodes with the group before you kill them off. You introduce them, then kill them off in the exact same episode. The fuck do I care about them? I don't know them. I get it for him, it's emotional. I get it for him, it was months. I get it for him, hearing her voice saying that, no, Merry Christmas, hope you're doing well. If you're hearing this, it means things didn't go well for me, but hopefully your future is brighter. You could have had such an impact with that. You could have had the audience bawling their eyes out at this. Instead, it's literally, dead. Oh, yeah, we got this object. Oh, the object's worthless. Video message. No. Great way to explain this would be, my girl. You know, her friend dies to bees, trying to get the ring back and all that. And at the funeral, he can't see without his glasses. Now imagine, the funeral is the opening of the movie. And her screaming, he can't see without his glasses. Okay. Like when you actually watch the movie and they do it in order. Holy shit, that's a very emotional scene. That's a heartbreaking scene of her crying. He can't see unless he has his glasses on. He can't see without his glasses. The audience will cry to that because they just spent the movie with these characters and they feel it. Now imagine that's the opening sequence is her crying. He can't see without his glasses. I'm like, the fuck is she talking about? He's dead. Like, what the hell? This is a weird way to start a movie. Imagine that. Imagine how little emotional impact that scene would have if it was at the very first scene instead of at the end of the movie. Where's Terabitha? Oh no, she's dead. All right, well this is literally minute 3 of the movie. The fuck do we care? We don't know. We have no idea what's going on right now. All we know is we're at a funeral. But you have it at the end of Bridget to Terabitha, and suddenly it matters. You care. God awful pacing killed this show for me. I've been trying to get into shows that are longer than 12 episodes. Oh, this has a bunch of seasons. Oh, it should have never had a season. The way the pacing and the writing goes. Anyways, I'm gonna let you. Like I said, this is not a review. This is me ranting and rambling. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.